Hello there. In preparation for your SOAPSTone essays, we will review the writing process, paragraph format, and quote integration. Whether or not this information is new to you, it would behoove you to watch, listen, and pay close attention. Let's go. So, why are we reviewing this? Your essay is not a summary. It's not a collection of quotes. It's a rhetorical analysis. That means you must understand the author's purpose and explain how they achieve it. In order to do that, you must use the writing process, structure body paragraphs effectively, integrate quotes smoothly, and analyze evidence clearly. First, let's do a quick review of the writing process. The writing process is non-negotiable. If you skip steps, it shows every time. The SOAPSTone worksheet was your pre-writing. That's where you figured out speaker, occasion, audience, purpose, and tone. If you try to draft without knowing the rhetorical purpose, your essay will turn into a summary. That's why the process matters. Before drafting, you should know who is speaking, why are they speaking, who are they speaking to, what do they want from that audience, what tone do they use to achieve that. If you cannot answer these questions clearly, stop drafting and go back. Now that we've reviewed the writing process and looked at the big picture, let's zoom in a little closer to specific paragraph structure. We use what's called the meal plan. A strong body paragraph is a complete meal. That means main idea, evidence, analysis, and link back. If any of these aspects is missing, your paragraph is incomplete. Let's review each of these one by one. M stands for main idea. That's your topic sentence. And your topic sentence must make an argument, not the author uses tone. That's a statement. Instead, the author uses a solemn tone to establish moral urgency. See the difference? One is observation, the other is analysis. Evidence. This is your textual proof. It includes quotes and paraphrases. Now, your evidence cannot just sit there. You cannot just drop a quote or paraphrase in the paragraph and walk away from it like it reads itself. Evidence without analysis is just decoration. Make sure you analyze your evidence. Which brings us to the most important part of the meal plan paragraph, A, analysis. And unfortunately, this is the part a lot of students skip. After your quote or paraphrase, you must answer, why does this matter? How does this support the author's purpose? What effect does this have on the audience? If your paragraph is mostly summary, you are not analyzing. The last sentence in your paragraph should be the link back. It means you're going to summarize in a way that connects the paragraph back to your thesis. After reading a paragraph, your reader should never think, why is this paragraph here? If I can delete the paragraph and your essay still makes sense, then you might have a problem. Here's a quick check for you. Make sure each one of your paragraphs has a clear argumentative topic sentence, textual evidence, more analysis than summary, and a connection to your thesis. If not, you need to revise. Now that we've talked about the meal plan, let's talk about what integrating sources should look like. If your paragraph looks like this, the author wants justice, period. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. That is a dropped quote. We do not drop quotes, we introduce them. There are 3 ways you can integrate quotes into your paragraphs. You can use a colon following a complete sentence of your own, use a signal phrase, or blend it directly into your sentence. But it must flow. It must make grammatical sense. Here's an example of using a full sentence and a colon. Pause here and read. Here's an example of a signal phrase with a comma. Signal phrases use descriptive verbs like argues, asserts, and maintains. Pause here and read. Here's an example of a blended quote, which is a quote that's woven smoothly into your own sentence. There's no dropped quotes and no awkward stop. Pause here and read. Block quotes are another option for integrating source material into your paragraphs, but there are rules. Just like with a regular quote or paraphrase, you must still correctly integrate the information. A block quote is a quote of over 4 lines. You indent the entire quote 1/2 inch. Do not use quotation marks. Your parenthetical citation goes after the punctuation. And just like with any other quote or paraphrase, you never end a paragraph with a block quote. You continue your paragraph on the next line. For this essay, you are not allowed to have more than 1 block quote. As a rule, you shouldn't have more than 1 block quote per 3 pages. Again, never end a paragraph with a quote or paraphrase, ever. After the quote, you must analyze. That's where your grade lives, in your analysis of the text. When reviewing your paragraphs during the writing process, make sure you ask yourself the following things. Did I introduce the quote? Did it flow? Did I cite it correctly? Did I analyze it? If you answered no to any of these, go back and revise. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.